east of town. But from where you are, it's relatively quiet over this side of town. Everyone else, I guess, heads out as well, or are you staying in the house?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
like I'm following Arden, but I also want to like I already successfully like at least tracked what direction it went, right?
Yeah,
So
as
I'm
soon
gonna
as you step
kinda-
out, you can follow the tracks off.
So I'm gonna follow the tracks, but then actually, where's is Strings is nearby, right?
Yeah, I'm probably following you.
Hey, can you do that? You can do that the hand
Yes. What?
speak thing.
Arden?
To Arden, right?
Yeah. Can I
Tell
see
him-
Arden right now?
Yeah, you can see him.
Like up the road? Okay, I'm gonna message him.
I'm just gonna tell or like relay through Strings
Yeah.
what direction to go.
Yeah.
Based on like the tracking that I can see through
Right.
the footprints.
Arden, hello, pick up. Arden, Arden.
There's a ringing in your head, Arden. It's very strange.
Is that a vampire?
Arden, pick up the fucking. Arden. Arden,
Hello?
fuck it. I'm just going to send it to him anyways. Arden, go here, says Raja.
You hear it. Yeah.
I'm going to, without, just like,
I am just a little boy. I'm gonna go wander around now.
now I'm just going to start walking that, or skipping that direction.
Do you follow the directions?
Yeah.
The
I have my belly jiggle a
respond,
little
but
bit.
he. Fuck it. Alright, he's going there.
As long as we can see that he's deviating his course, we're just gonna keep following.
The group following at a slight distance to the skipping boy while relaying information head around town, head much more towards the center. There's a point where it brings you the tracks bring you to the alleyway where you guys were before. They seem to stop there in as far as you would probably be able to deem straight away, Raja, assuming that you actually go into the alleyway. Nothing down there like a vampire waiting to strike, but the tracks stop for a bit. Give me another survival check with advantage. Yeah, they don't really stop. They actually go up on to the roof of the building.
How tall are these buildings?
These would be the ones that are not the general store, so much smaller. So probably just like one-story buildings, like 12 feet.
12 feet, so... He likes jumping up on rooftops, doesn't he?
Right. There's.
Lash, come
Sure
here.
he's not a monkey? Lash, can you fly up there?
No, but I'm really good at climbing. I know I can't fly. You know I can't fly.
Come here.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna
Okay,
like
well, I can't.
I'm gonna do the whole, stand on my hand for a second and like push her up
Hmm?
high enough to at least like look on the roof and scout around.
Yeah.
Don't get your head bit off.
Lash, give me a perception check as you look about.
Okay.
Ooh. You
Damn.
you go up on top of the roof and you look about. There's nobody in the immediate area, and as you're looking around town, you feel your eyes kind of zooming in and out as if you've got freaking binoculars on because you just bang on it. There's like a single star, like a North Star, which is casting zero light for anyone except for Lash's perfect raven eagle eye vision. And for a moment, you notice a figure on the side of town that you just came from leap from a roof and then down into the streets again. Yeah, you're looking like all the way back over here, back from pretty much where you came from, back towards Ickham's house.
Oh, I saw jump from the roof near Ickham's house.
What?
He jumped from the roof to another roof, right? From Ickham. He was there the whole time.
We don't know if it's the same one.
Oh,
There's more? Oh,
well,
we're fucking dead.
We should just get inside. If we track the other one this way and with this one behind us as well, there could be two.
whoa. I don't know. Look the same to me.
We could go to the tavern, and if more than one attacks us, we just run into the tavern.
Well, I thought we were stalking him, and I saw him.
Well,
Well, stalking one,
I mean,
maybe. More than one, we all die.
Oh,
it's only got to be the one, right? How often do they travel in packs? Blood suckers.
These These
Do
are not
evil creatures cooperate?
These are not creatures for which we have a lot of data.
Well, we should kill it and get lots then.
All right.
Fuck it. What's to lose except for a sack of gold?
And 5 lives.
Well, that too, but I mean, you were going to kill me earlier, so technically 4.
I wasn't going to kill you. Wanted you to piss off and leave.
Well, glad we got that sorted.
Well, if I have to pick between putting up with you and dying to a vampire, I can tolerate you for now. Let's go. Oh God, cat.
A cat.
I thought that was role playing.
A cat runs. It does that horrible thing like in a horror movie where suddenly it's like as a fucking cat just fucking runs out of the fucking alleyway past Raja, and then Arden, who is doing what at the other end of the alleyway.
I've just
Oh my god, it's so nice being out at night and alone. Oh my goodness, I hope I don't. Oh!
and I just want to fall and skiff my knee,
Oh no, I'm bleeding.
and it's just really annoying and horrid.
High-pitched, far-traveling noise as well
And I'm
as
just kind of shaking the belly around a little bit.
the wonderful smell of blood.
Terror of a belly.
Can I kill him?
Stop!
I'm sorry. I can't stand squeakers.
Stop killing party members.
After the
Squeakers, man. They trigger me off. Oh, I got a trigger finger and he wants to shoot him. He wants to shoot him, man.
After the vampire. Maybe the
I
vampire.
know that's
kills him.
Arden, but
Are you chasing the vampire?
Yeah, we'll start walking back towards Ickham's.
Cool. Give me another survival check as you head along, because I guess you're probably tracking
Sure, I'm
this
gonna track it, but
motherfucker.
how are the buildings close enough together that I could walk from rooftop to rooftop and like jump along them, or are they far enough apart that I'd have to jump back down?
They are. Some of them are relatively close together, and some of them aren't. This thing looks like it can jump better than you can jump,
Right.
because you saw
What I'm-
it just standing leap up onto a thing without.
Don't let it best you.
I know
Don't let him tell you.
I know it can jump better than me, but I'm just wondering if I can like try to track it and stay elevated, or if I would just end up having to drop down and then jump back up and then drop down.
Once you get to the like the other part of town, like because you're essentially here, basically, you're like somewhere in here at the moment, and you're looking up at like these roofs, kind of thing. Once you're over here, you could jump around on these roofs potentially.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just stay on ground level then, and
He jumped off of like a roof here.
Gotcha. Nice.
Cool. Yeah. Once you guys get back towards Ickham's and head around to the area that Lash deemed to believe the vampire jumped off of a roof, you can very easily track the creature to Garble's armorer's front door. The door is open.
Well, time to go save your woman.
The door's open.
If it went inside, it was invited in or it lives there.
Oh,
I know it's not her. I would have lost a little blood by now. Garble?
gross.
oh,
Oh, he was invited in.
you think it's...
I talked to Garble when I left earlier. He's not a vampire. He's a fucking halfling.
He's a little sick in the head, but you're right, he's too short. It can't be him, but
Well, if he's sick in the head, he clearly could have invited it in. Unwittingly, even.
Out. We should.
whatever. Let's go. I'm just gonna walk up to the front door and look inside without stepping inside.
Yeah. Give
Oh wait,
me
actually, can I do another tracking check to see that like the same tracks are leading in the front door, like it actually went inside, or is it just nearby and the door happens to be open?
No, yeah, you can tell that it definitely went inside. It looks like it stood around at the front for a little while.
Maybe it talked. Maybe it talked its way in.
Looks that way.
Oh gosh, please tell me she didn't invite the thing in. All right, that's it. Let's go. And I'm just gonna run up to the front door.
Fuck. Okay. Arden, get to Garble's. Arden, stop whining and come to Garble's. Can you hear me? For fuck's sakes. Okay. He's turned
I'm
into a
gonna,
dolphin.
I'm gonna kill him, man.
We've lost him. He's a dolphin.
I can't stand the high pitch.
He's a dolphin. That's why it's high pitched. We figured it out. He's just shapeshifter. Not a cleric. He's a
Dolphin.
druid.
You guys,
Wanting it, I guess.
yeah, you head over to where the door is. You push open the door. Give me a perception check. There's no lights on in this building, so you'll have disadvantage as a human.
Fuck. Are we all doing perceptions?
No,
Sorry.
just Raja as he looks in the door.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Let's see here.
If it's pitch black inside, can I just like unhood my lantern?
Yeah, if you're gonna light up a lantern, then you can.
Yeah,
do
before
so.
before stepping inside, I'm gonna stop at the front. If it's pitch black inside, I'm gonna stop and like ignite the lantern first.
Sure. You light a lantern, look, open the door, and immediately there's a wash of light that is cast over that front kind of area where you see Garble, the armorer, on the ground, pool of blood, face down, breathing.
Fuck.
I'm gonna run and just like jump over him towards where I know the sleeping quarters are, and just yell, "Finn, run out!" and like try to smash the door open.
I'm
Sure.
gonna go heal him real quick. Gonna cure wounds, Garble.
Cure wounds, Garble. Go for it.
I'm gonna
Oh.
light a candle. I have a candle and a box of tinder, and I'm going to hold a flask of oil as well.
Alrighty. Anyone else doing anything else?
This is why there are no magical weapons on the walls.
I'm skipping my way up to Garble's. I don't know where I'm at this point.
You're still
I'm
outside.
gonna run up with
Yeah, that's fine.
Raja.
You're running up with Raja. Cool.
Gun ready.
Gun ready. Is that everyone? That is everyone. All right. Let's see here. So, where is everyone? Okay, so I've had to makeshift this.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Even though I just did an action, can I ready an action since we're not in combat, or is that a no?
Well, I'm gonna treat you as further away, basically.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you can ready an action.
I just want it like in case it jumps down.
If
in
it
here,
fucking
I wanna
launches
have
on
to-
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be able to attack.
Cool. So let me throw you all onto this hastily prepared.
We're
map.
a fucking vampire, dudes.
Aren't vampires like level 11 monsters?
Vampires are really
We
difficult
got
to
this.
kill.
Dude,
Let's see here.
in Storm Kings, we fought a fucking Remoraz at like level 4. We're
What the
fine.
fudging
Who
hell is a
died?
Remoraz?
No.
A Remoraz is like a giant flying skittering worm.
Yeah. So how many of your people died?
Only one. Hey, we rezzed him, okay? It's fine.
Arden is still outside, did you say?
Yeah.
Lash, where did you go? Sorry.
Right inside, right over the vestibule. So I'm just inside the door, so I can see Grummel's
Garble?
body. What's
Okay, so
Garble's
you guys
body?
are there. Alrighty. Well, alright. Let's see here.
All right.
Hey, Jay, remember that?
Who has
beholder
torches?
You went against
Huh?
Who has what?
the
Torches.
beholder.
Oh, fuck you.
Have you got torch?
I've got a candle and a flask of oil.
Candle. And that means so that's it. Do you have a torch, Jay?
I have a hooded lantern, I believe.
Cool. Just want to know who has light
I'm-
sources.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that down next to Garble.
Arden,
Oh, I gotta say it like that.
do you have any torches or anything? I don't know, because you're a child
no.
and you're outside and doing weird
No,
things.
I'm a tiny little child outside.
Cool. In that case, let me bring you over to my very hastily prepared map of Garble's armory. Blam! You are all in this area. Everyone give me some turn order stuff. What is it called? Not turn order. Initiative.
Initiative.
One of them.
Initiatives, please.
Sounds about right.
Damn.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
So,
got the music.
you are... so essentially what happens here, as you guys all run in through the door, Raja and Carlias jump over the body of Garble and then run up towards the area where you can head through and see Valen, this vampire who has Finrenna unconscious by the hair on her head, kind of held up. There is a bloodied mark around one neck, and her eyes are completely closed. She does look alive, but she's unconscious, and he's holding her just ahead of, as you break around one corner and head to go upstairs. You walk into a hallway, and there in front of you is this vampire. Very he's very beautiful looking, but a little crazy in the eyes. The color of his eyes looks red, not like a glowing red, it's just like as if he had like a dull crimson to the iris. Wonderful looking cloak and relatively nice finery. Back out in the hallway a little further back, as you hear these guys skitter around a corner. Strings, you did a cure wounds.
Yeah.
Here on Garble, you see as you kind of push Garble over, he unfurls a hammer that he had, and it falls to one side. He also has like a set of wounds across his front, though they look like claw marks, like you might get from a beast. Pretty deep set of wounds. As you cure wounds him, you see them close, and he stabilizes. Kind of opens his eyes in a kind of wild way, but doesn't really make heads or tails of what's going on around him. Lash, you're near there as well, and Arden is a child outside. So
my map's black right now.
Yeah,
Can
because
push
you
it to
haven't
me
got
again?
a torch.
Oh, hey.
'Cause you're a child.
That is my
outside.
Initiative.
Fair enough.
There. Let me just do some hoodagee boodagee woodagee here, as I need to add some turns for myself. Hang on, fucking Garble, Jesus. Technically, you get a turn. Technically, you get turns too.
Begrudgingly.
I've done it before where I've not given the random NPCs a turn, and then people are like, make them do this, and I'm like, oh, okay, you command personed my random friendly NPC or whatever. I don't know.
The one at 1 hit point in the grasp of a vampire. She's not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then you, my dear sweet child, where are you? There you are. Need to give me a dex here.
My cat's getting ready to attack me. So I'm actually going to put him out of the room.
Get ready for those claws. Where's that going?
So my cat's not the only cat that does that.
That's why I don't have
That's
cats.
all
I have a
cats,
cat
isn't it?
tower right next to my desk, and they just don't stop.
They
I'm
don't
like
give
a
fuck.
doormat to them.
They don't give a fuck.
Other cats.
So yeah, like once a day, my cat just kind of like his eyes go into like blood rage mode. They turn black, and I know he's coming for me. He comes for me. He's not broken the skin with his teeth or anything, but he full on attacks me, and it's scary. I live in fear of him.
As
Valen the cat.
as you run around the corner, the vampiric form of Faerun smells the unconscious form of Finrenna and says, "Smells like Raja. Ha! Don't come any closer, dwarf. Send him over." And he beckons for Raja to come close. However, technically, Lash, you go first.
Sure.
You probably hear a commotion coming from a room up ahead.
I can't see on the map this thing talking to me. Am I supposed to be able to see him?
He is. Go back to wherever you were. He's ahead of you down here.
Oh, okay.
There would be a torch. Let me put a torch in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say my light source is so short range I can't even see this dude talking in front of me.
Anyway, Lash, your turn.
So I'm going to move my full movement toward the my buddies, toward Raja.
Oh, okay, yep, go for it. So you get 30 feet. You can dash and do like another.
Now I actually can't see him, so I wonder. Okay, there the light is going. Which would I know which way? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I just saw you on the map go. Phoop.
Yoink. I actually don't know how far that was because I'm a pleb. Okay, let's see. Ruler.
You kind of see now.
Yoink. Yeah. I can see where I am. I think I probably moved way too far. Let me zoom in.
So
Yeah,
they are down here.
Okay. I don't
Can't
know
tell.
if a double dash would get me there with the torch. I'm failing at measuring. But
You can basically do 60 feet. So 50
Nice.
feet.
Okay,
you can do another
great.
10, so you can get to here.
excellent. Okay. Yoink.
Cool. Lash runs into the room behind you guys, and Raja, your turn.
All right. I'm here. You want to fight me? Let her go. You guys stay back.
He says, "Send them out of the house. Me and you."
Can't do it.
Let them take
Monsters
the
don't
girl.
have honor.
Let them take the girl, and you got a deal.
Give me a persuasion check
Damn.
with disadvantage because you're in combat.
Brad, do I hear this from outside?
Yeah, you'll hear a definite commotion kick off. Pretty good. Not good enough. There's a moment where he kind of shakes his head and, "Ha! Hand over all the cards? I think not, Raja."
Well, then we're at an impasse.
Doesn't seem like much of an impasse to me, Raja.
If I send them out and you're still holding the girl, you'll just kill her. And then I have no backup. If you're going to kill her, then get on with it so we can all fight you.
I think not. And he drops the body to the ground and says, "I don't think you have much time on this one anyway. She's bleeding out."
All right, I'm gonna... Whatever. I'm gonna pull the sword and run. I'm just gonna charge at him and run up into his face. But I'm not gonna swing at him. I'm gonna stop right in front of him and just flash my hand up and cast protection from evil on myself.
Okay.
And then, let's see. That spell is here, for those wondering what it does.
So, yeah, go
He's
on.
basically... He has disadvantage on attacks, and he can't charm, frighten, or possess me.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I'll target him with Slayer's Eye immediately and like start sizing him up, see if I can spot an obvious weakness other than what we already know.
Yeah, so you get resistances, yeah? Or just vulnerable?
Resistance, weakness, or special effects.
So you're relatively aware that these motherfuckers can't stand in the sun, being realistically its only real special effect. It can heal. That's about it. It can climb up walls. It is resistant to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Okay.
As you appear in front of it, it reaches out and goes once again, like it did with strings, to grab one of your hands. As it does so, it kind of stabs its sharp talon-like claws into your wrist. Let's see here. Why is this doing this? There we go. 1, 2. The second one is going to be a grapple.
Okay.
What is your AC? Your AC is 17, right?
Correct.
So it misses. It doesn't deal any damage, but make me. In fact, does it even need to, or can it just literally instant grapple?
It
Weird.
just says can grapple the target, so
Yeah, I guess it just.
Well, then it says
insta-grapples.
escape DC 13. So do I need to beat a 13 with athletics?
I think that's on your next
I think
turn,
that's on
Will.
your turn. Yeah, it does seem.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna bring up the actual creature.
Meanwhile, Arden's outside rolling around on the ground.
Oh yeah. So okay. So it has to beat your. It has to beat. So 21 is a hit. Yeah.
21 would be a hit, but doesn't. It's at disadvantage, right?
Oh okay. Yeah. So 17 would still be a hit though.
Right.
So instead of dealing damage, it can just choose to grapple you. That's what that means, I
Okay.
think. So yeah, it just you feel this claw grab your wrist, and you feel it, like lock down into a vice grip, and then it gives you a good smell. Yes, I smell him. Strings. You hear a load of commotion going on further into the house.
I know exactly where it's coming from. Yeah. All right. I'm going to run there. I don't know what my. Oh, hold on. How? Dragonborn speed is. Sorry. For some reason, there's no speed on my.
Pretty sure it's 30.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure. All right. There we go. That's fixed. So I'm actually going to. Is it meta to ask if I need to dash or like I can't I guess I can't see, so I would dash. Yeah, I would dash right there.
Well, you would just run until you can't run anymore in 6 seconds.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Do
so-
Dragonborn not have dark vision?
No.
Oh.
Dragon. I'm gonna go up to Lash.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Carlias, you were already in the room. You've seen all of this going on.
What is All right, I'm gonna move closer.
Fucking vampires, dude.
Fucking vampires, dude.
What a fucking wow.
What's my angle look like from here on Valen? Anything in the way, like?
No,
flags in the way?
Finrena's on the ground, prone. So, and she's a halfling as well, so she's even smaller than anything else. You've got a clean line of sight.
All right, and just go with scar shot. Try aim for the. Try aim for his arm that reached out and grabbed Raja.
Cool. Do you have a holy water bullet?
I don't think we actually.
I don't think I.
You didn't actually do it.
I did not.
Okay.
God damn.
So yeah, that's a hit. The bullet launches towards him. You see it like it hits him and spins him a little bit. It doesn't loosen his grip. You see Raja kind of move with him. The bullet passes through him, and then you see it kind of begin to close almost immediately. The hole left behind. There is blood that just falls from the hole, but it starts to close pretty quickly. Anything else?
I don't think currently now.
Cool. Renner's out. Garble shouts at Strings as he runs off. I knew you was trouble.
No, that's not. Fuck.
He's rolling around. He's all sorts of
God
fucked up.
damn it.
Arden, outside. You hear a gunshot go off. You hear all sorts of crazy.
All right, I go running in as the child towards the torchlight.
Yeah. I'll let you
And
can
just-
you can move from there. You know.
I can't see squat still, so
Oh, well, do you?
I just go blindly running in towards the torchlight.
Cool. I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you one. What does that give you? I think that gives you like some. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I just
So you can
run up to my
move around.
movement, see how far I can get in.
Cool.
Like, I assume like roughly that way. Do you want me to actually move the character? Or...
Yeah. You move to wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Like, I feel like this is probably what happens. You go stumbling into the house.
I end up about there probably.
Yeah, there's a small form of halfling Garble on the ground, just looking up at you like, help, please, child. Go and inform the guards.
Okay.
Just keep running into the house.
You can light a torch if you have torches.
Fine.
You don't have to. There is a flickering.
Fine.
There is a flickering torchlight coming from somewhere further in the house.
I'm just running that way, and as soon as I run in my 30 feet, I want to try this. I am going for the first time in my D&D career. I'm gonna start channeling my divinity to turn undead.
Yes.
And each undead that can see you or hear you within 30 feet.
Mm.
So I'm hoping that he's in. I heard the gun. They're that way towards Torchlight. I'm just gonna run in. Whatever, my stupid.
Yeah.
Please let me cast water someday.
I love Arden so much.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
just a
it's a
wisdom
pretty.
check, I believe.
It is if he was within 30 feet, which he is
Yeah.
absolutely not. He's quite
Yeah, that's
ways
fine.
away.
Holy
Much further in the
Okay.
house.
Jesus. Hope you guys don't need to cleric this fight.
Yeah.
You can use your dash to run another 30 feet. Oh no, wait, you use the channel divinity.
yeah.
Never mind.
Channeled.
Lash.
So I'm gonna advance just far enough to be able to get him in sight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I still don't see him. There he is. I'm gonna toss. I'm not sure the mechanism for this, but I want to toss my oil flask like at his feet and throw the candle over there too.
Sure. Give me a. I guess you wouldn't be proficient with an oil flask, so it'd be a D20 plus Dex.
Okay, you said D20 plus Dex.
Yes, please. Whatever your Dex modifier is.
Yeah, where's my Dex?
You're kind of throwing something that you're not proficient at throwing. You know, no one's using an oil flask
Totally.
as a weapon.
Yeah. So that would
Dex
be
character.
the 3 and the yeah, right.
Let's see. It'll be numerically the smaller of the two. Yeah, the 3.
Yeah. There we go.
16. Yeah, you launch a flask of oil. It goes pretty much dead on target and hits the vampire's legs and explodes, and the oil spreads out. Let's see here. Inclusion with target of 20 feet sharing on impact. I want to see how. So, hey, nice, yeah, dope. So you just literally cover up his fucking legs with
Nice.
with oil. I wanted to see if it was the type of thing that spreads, and you just end up setting fire to Finn Renner. I wasn't too sure.
I'm good
how-
at life, guys.
Well,
I'm
this
good at life.
is this just oil you threw, or is it also ignited somehow?
Well,
So
you're
I
throwing
tossed-
the oil.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm tossing the candle with it, and I realized that there would be some wind resistance there. But I feel like the candle, if it lands on the target, it's like a thick. You know, the wicks aren't like the flimsy little ones they are today, and this would be like a tallow, like a fatty candle. So there'd at least be some spark left in that when it hit the oil.
Yeah. So make
That
me
was the plan.
another throw, press up and just re-roll a d20 plus 3.
Sounds good.
Nice. Yeah, you just throw.
Fuck yeah.
You just run in, just whoom, throw. Psh, the oil explodes. It spreads up his legs, and then suddenly it ignites. There's a terrible heat, Raja, as
Yeah.
the
Just-
area immediately in front of you is ignited. I guess let me see what the damage is on the oil. So it just deals 5 fire damage for 2 rounds to any creature that enters the area or ends the turn in the area. Okay.
Okay.
So that's an immediate 5 fire damage. There's a hissing noise that's coming from the mouth of Valen after the fire suddenly starts burning his beautiful legs. Raja, you can do whatever you want to do. You're restrained, I believe.
I'm just grappled, right? Not restrained.
You're grappled. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I can't leave, but I'm not at disadvantage or anything, right?
Let's see here. Grappled. Your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus of speed. So yeah, no, you're good. You're just the same, except that you're grappled. Unless,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so but I can still swing at him without a penalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take that jar of holy water that I'm holding, hold it up, and just chop through it so that my sword soaks in it as it hits him.
Cool. Actually, I don't know if you can, because holy water is an item like an oil as well. So you.
So what do I?
Oh,
Like-
you have to make an action.
Like holy
to-
water is like a thing that you use with an action. You know, it's
Okay.
like an item, like a proper item. Like,
So how would the
Like-
item?
like
what
oil.
would the item usage be?
well, in general, you smash the holy water glass over the thing, kind of like the oil was just
Okay.
used.
But I have to take a full action to do that.
Coating a weapon in it, I don't know. You'd probably have to take the action to coat the weapon and then hit him on the next turn.
Would I be able to, as a bonus action, just smash the jar on the sword first?
No.
No.
I feel like using the holy water is an action for a reason.
Okay.
So
let's
like
do...
you can either smash it onto the sword, and then when you hit him next, you get the bonus effects of holy water plus sword, or you can hit him with the holy water now and then hit him with the sword next turn or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. I am going to.
Because like in using an item
Right.
is an action, unless you're a
Okay.
rogue, a thief archetype where you get bonus item action thingies.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out if I want to try and use it myself or roll it to Carlias, because he can sit there and shoot it over and over again. If I try this, I might be dead by the next turn. Can I? Is attempting to escape a grapple considered a bonus action or a full action?
It's a full
to get out of a
action.
grapple.
Full.
Okay.
You're in a shitty position.
Yeah. I can't do a whole lot here. I'm going to step to this side of him so I'm not like blocking. Oh wait, I can't even even if I stay within range, I still can't sidestep, can
Yeah,
I?
you got speed of 0.
Okay. I'm not even going to try to escape then. I'm gonna open the holy water and just pour it on the Tolwar.
Nice.
And I can't do anything else, so that's my turn.
Further hissing from in front of you, as the holy water is poured onto this weapon. The creature is just going to come in and try and give you a tasty bite. And then
Fucking hell.
again,
Thank you, protection from evil. Oh yes.
just about.
Woo!
Wow.
Comes in for a bite, but the fire and the holy water is kind of like putting him off. He comes in towards you, and there's like some sprinkles of holy water from the sword as you bring it round, and then comes in to bite you again, and you deftly move out of the way with one hand still held by this thing. It drags you close and goes in as if it wants to bite you one more time, but Strings does a thing.
Okay. Is he down this hallway?
What's his plus to hit? Holy, he's got a +6. Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna move in here.
You
right
should
there.
actually hang on. I don't know why you guys can't. See. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
'cause of the
I don't
line?
have full vision of the room, but
You
I mean, it kind of
should
works
have
in this scheme of things.
some-
I'd be running down a darkish corridor.
Oh, this is why I'm so dumb. There you go. There you go. You should be able to see a bit better now.
I'm going to. Fuck.
I'm gonna power of Grayskull this guy on the next turn.
Dash over to. I'm dashing over to Finrena, and that's and I guess bonus action. I'm going to inspire Carlias as I run by, and to do so, I will say the future, the present, and the past walked into a bar. Things got a little tense. I forgot the voice there, but that's okay. It still stands.
Disgusting.
Thank you. And that's my turn.
Carlias.
Can I have myself and the vampire both just stop for a second and just look at him
100%.
and then go back to arresting each other?
100%.
IRL, like this Dragonborn just runs in and like yells a pun as he walks by and goes in. Oh, that's my turn.
Yeah,
What
Carlias.
else
it's
can
your
I kill
turn.
him?
This thing first.
But then after for the pawn.
Sure, whatever.
Fine. Right. Okay. Guess dead shot or scar shot.
Oof. There is a shot that
Wait.
rings out.
Plus the.
Plus
what is it for?
the
Inspiration
D6.
1d6.
Womp,
Okay, roll
womp.
20. I get it. You hate me. It's fine.
That's what happens when you use a pun as your inspiration die.
There's a shot that rings out, and the
I haven't learned the instrument yet. Okay.
You know D20 or roll 20 hates you when you miss a shot that has both advantage and inspiration.
oh wait, that had advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that you did the thing. Then you hit.
Oh
Hey!
yes!
The bullet launches at the very last moment, Carlias. You're so utterly disgusted by the pun that you lower your hand. It's not really an inspiration. It's more of a like you feel weak, and that lowering allows you to counter for the recoil, and then bang, you strike the vampire once again. Another bullet hits the vampire. The fire burning him. He spins a little bit once again, holding on to Raja, pulling him a little closer to the fire. The bullet hits him, begins to heal again, but you shoot him. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to Finrena.
Finrena is KO. Garble is garbled as he looks up at Arden, saying, "Oh, you're a holy child. Ah, yes, the Dragonborn. He's come to steal away my child."
Oh,
That's the end of Garble's turn. It's your turn, Arden.
fucking D&D racism.
How bad was Garble's not gonna like bleed out and die?
No, Garble's all right. He looks fine now.
Yeah.
He's just
Okay.
not with it. He looks concussed as fuck.
Yeah, he's probably better than usual, honestly. All right, I'm just gonna keep running towards the torchlight.
Cool. Yeah.
I think this way.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a wall.
There's the
go
pitter
this
patter of small feet stumbling up the hole.
Arden. Is that a wall?
I think that's about 30 feet, roughly.
Well, you were here, I think. So that's 35
Yeah.
feet. You can get to there.
Okay. All right, so I see a room. Yeah. I'm gonna run around. I don't know what room. Oh, hey, there's everybody here. Hi!
Yeah, you got 25 feet more.
All right. I'm just gonna come running into the room. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I don't know, 5, 10, something like that. I don't know, like right there.
You can go. Yeah, there.
'Cause I wouldn't have known that they were in the room, so he's just running through the house, making
Yeah.
noise and being.
Well,
being
this
narc.
room does have a candle lit. Which
Yeah,
is
I can see now,
vaguely illuminating some of the areas of the room. You can see all the carnage which is happening. There's Raja gripped by this creature,
It
which
seems
is
normal.
on fire, which is probably providing a lot more light into the room. Finrena's on the ground, Strings and Carlias about her, and then Lash ahead of you. And what is Lash doing?
Lash is going to yoink, move to here and fire her short bow at his head.
Do it. 11 is a miss. Dong. There is the sound of an arrow.
Failure.
There's the sound of failure hitting the
sound
wall.
of fail.
The sound of failure hitting
Failure
the
by
wall.
Simon and Fuck Funkle.
And that's my turn.
Raja.
I am going to Power of Grayskull this guy with my Holy Water Sword now.
Mm-hmm.
Twist my hand around long enough just to get 2 hands on it and swing for the fences. Oh, baby.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. And then it's 9 plus 2 plus 3.
What is a d6?
Yeah, that one's the 1d6 is from Slayer's Eye, and the 2 is from Favored Enemy.
Give me another 2d6. Nice.
Oh, baby!
Nice.
Right.
So, let's see. Now, you do.
Put on the Power of Grayskull music in the background. while-
Power of fucking Grayskull. By the power of Grayskull, yeah, you bring the Tolwar forward and just it hits the vampire. There's a moment where the vampire doesn't look as afraid as he should, and then this thing just bites in and cuts through. You pull the Tolwar out, and the wound doesn't heal in front of him, and he you feel his grip loosen a little on your arm. As he looks down, and this enormous hole just fills with blood, and it drips into the fire, making a popping noise. This hurt a lot more than it should have done, and the vampire is confused. So mathematique and El mathematique brings us to that. Yeah, the vampire lets out a cry, ah! And then he's still holding on to you, and he's still pissed off and burning and stuff. Anything else?
I'm trying to figure. Why does this class have to be so bonus action heavy? I don't think I can do anything else. To do anything else, I'd have to drop Protection from Evil, and then I die in 1 turn. So there's no way I'm ending that spell. So I'm done.
Cool. Let's see here. So it takes the fire around its legs. It stamps out, but it does take an extra 5 damage from the second round of fire. And then I guess it's gonna bite at Raja. Why do I not know your fucking names yet? Jesus Christ.
One of those days.
With a critical fail.
Yes!
I say what he
Finally,
does.
I'm not getting crit.
He like brings your hand over and goes to bite at your hand, but like it slips on its own blood and releases you from the grapple. And we'll say that's what the effects of the failure are, is that you are now no longer grappled. It kind of looks about wildly. It focuses on you again, Raja, and swings its claws at you, this time with the intent to do harm.
Nope.
15.
Protection from Evil, baby.
Swings at you, and then it bolts across the room. It's going to go over to here. Anyone who gets opportunity attacks may do so. And then it's going to climb up onto the fucking ceiling, 15 feet above it. So you just see it like run away as everyone gets... well, I guess Carlias, you can swing or shoot. Yep. Raja, you can swing. So Carlias lets a shot ring out. It's about to hit. You miss. There's a 14. You have you're doing a ranged attack at melee, and the bullet hits the wall behind, exploding some of the wood as this thing just runs across the room. The Tolwar hits. So what is this? Hang on, 14 plus the 2 plus another 2, or just
The Slayer's Eye is a 1d6 on every hit, so it's another 2, and then undeads are my favorite enemy, so another +2.
cool. So like as it runs, you catch the back of its thigh, slicing it open. There's some blood that splatters along the wall as the bullet hits it, and the wood launches out. 14. So what is that in total? 18. Why can't I fucking count?
I'm gonna Rasha's gonna be taunting it at this point too as it's running. Where are you going? Not so brave anymore, are you?
He runs and then jumps up onto the wall, and then upside down now looks down at you, and you see the cloth from his clothes hang down. His hair hangs down. He looks crazy from the ceiling, and then it begins to laugh. He doesn't like it when they get away. You're marked, Raja. You're as dead as I am. Strings.
Oh, did the holy water have any effect there, or is that just on the first time I swing it?
Yeah, no, on the first time it's used, basically. You gave it an extra 2d6 radiant.
Neutrality.
The net
I'm
neutrality.
gonna cure wounds, Finrunner.
Alrighty.
Bring her out of being unconscious.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Is the server crashing for you guys too?
Yeah, I
it's
went
in
down
and
for
out.
me. I
Yeah.
had to refresh.
Yeah.
You
And-
just about stop Finrenner from being permadead. You'll be pleased to know.
Ooh. And then I'm going to inspire Raja and say, I just found out I'm colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the purple.
Disgusting.
And that's it. That's my entire turn.
Raja, you have a bardic inspiration, if you can call it that. The Finrenner, what do you roll for your cure wounds? I'll just roll it, man.
It was 3.
Oh, you rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Finrenner kind of like, you see the terrible wound on her neck close up a little ways, and she kind of, her eyes flutter open. She looks around, relatively confused, like, what's going on?
Stay down and get behind the wall.
She looks up. There's a thing hanging from the ceiling, all screaming and saying weird shit at Raja. What the hell? What is it?
I'm not even answering her. I'm just stepping past her.
Run!
Fly, you fools! Fly, you fools! So, is that into your turn?
Yeah.
Carlias.
I guess just try it again, see if it works.
The shot rings out once again, and the bullet launches towards the creature, which kind of like moves very quickly on the ceiling and launches straight past it and explodes another piece of the armory behind. However, it misses. Anything else?
No. No, that's it.
Finrena is going to stand up. Blap, blap. And she is going to run, but she's a fucking halfling, so she ain't got fuck all movement after standing up. Garble ain't gonna do shit. Arden, gonna do anything mad?
I'm. Why is it gotta be mad? I'm gonna move up and look up at the vampire like 5 feet away, and I'm just gonna go and just hold person.
All right. Let's see here.
Spell save 14. Wisdom.
I don't know if that even works outright. Yeah. You. What does your whole person look like when you cast it?
I'm just skipping there and being really annoying and trying to be cute, but it's honestly just like horrifying. And then just like I'll just blow a kiss at him.
Yeah, the creature upside down cocks its head at you and says, "Ha, won't work on me, cleric."
How's Finrena looking?
Finrena's looking okay. Like she's not gonna die. The wound is closed enough. It's still like bleeding a little, but it was like gushing blood before. Now it's okay.
Okay. I am then going to. That's it.
The turn undead thing that you did, is that like an ongoing effect, or is that just a one-time?
One-time blasty blast, I believe.
AOE blast.
Is anybody else hurt? Look around. Is anybody hurt?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Roger?
Protection from evil,
No.
baby.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
The yeah, go on.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. That's it.
The spell targets a humanoid, and this is an undead. For just
Oh, okay.
FYI.
Oh.
Lash. Above you, there is a fucked up looking vampire, but it's also kind of like all over the place right now, skittering around on the fucking ceiling.
I'm gonna aim for his heart.
Aim for his heart. Stake him in the heart. Unfortunately, you miss. You. Pum. It's fucking. It's skittering around on the ceiling, and you're like, tung, and it just.
Spider on crack.
You just see. You see the arrow hit the ceiling. It embeds into one of the timbers that's supporting the structure, but the thing continues to skitter around. Anything else?
That's it.
Raja.
You said the ceiling is 15 feet high, correct?
15 feet above you, yeah.
Okay, so he's hanging down off the ceiling, probably somewhere around 12-ish feet.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run right here. And I'm going to like wall run like 2 steps and try to jump off the wall and get within range to hit him off the ceiling.
Okay, yeah. Give me an acrobatics check for the jump. Nice. Yeah, you can well within range hit him. Give me a standard attack.
I am going, since I'm already airborne and we're just going all in on this one. I'm gonna make a great weapon strike.
Cool.
Oh,
So you -5, is it?
yeah, it'd be -5, so it's an 18.
It's a hit.
So that's. Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's 4 plus. So it's 26.
26.
Yeah.
26. Blah 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 blah. So that
Just-
takes it down. Yeah, you just do like a big fucking like MMA off the cage, 1 foot, and then you bring the tulwar across this thing's throat while it's up on the ceiling. It tries to move out of the way, but it moves into the position where, as you're kind of like moving through the air, you just it cuts across this thing's throat and twists its head one way, and it loses its grip with one of its claws, swings one moment from the ceiling, and then just kind of underhooks once again. You see its throat begin to like close up a little ways after it, and it kind of It still looks relatively fucked up. It's got a couple of shots in it which are still slowly closing. It's still burnt up. It's got like a that huge hole which doesn't seem to be healing from when you'd hit it before, and now it has this terrible gash across its throat, which it's just leaking blood from the ceiling, but it is still moving around and skittering around. It gives you another hiss as you land.
Okay, I'll step over to this side and end my turn.
Cool. The creature jumps down behind Lash, who didn't move.
Oh shit!
It just lands behind Lash. It is gonna attempt to first grapple you.
Okay.
What is your AC?
14.
And then it's gonna try and grapple you again. Makes it. So it jumps down behind you. As you spin around, it goes to like grab one of your wrists, and you avoid it, like bringing your feathered arm up. But it's not quick enough. It grabs an arm across the front of you, and then brings you back up against this wall. The blood of this thing is now seeping back through your own robe, as you can feel it. Its horrible cold skin against you is bleeding, and through another bleeding mouth, it shouts out to Raja, "Back, Raja, or this one gets it." He brings up a claw again as if to rake it across Lash's throat. Lash is grappled by this thing, and that's it. It's the end of that thing's turn.
As soon as it says that, I'm just gonna reply to it and say, I'm gonna lop that arm off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vicious mockery this thing.
Cool.
I have to roll for damage. Yeah, I have to roll for damage. It's always one fucking damage.
So with save on the creature.
With save.
Where is my whiz? Hey. Oh wait.
Fucking hell, man.
It does have some bullshit.
It's just gonna be like a fucking a
15.
string of insults in Dragonborn. Makes it, I
Yeah,
guess.
it doesn't even hear you. It's just got eyes on Raja, and it's struggling with the form of Lash in front of it. It doesn't give a fuck.
And
that
I'm
you're
going
there.
to run up directly next to him.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Carlias.
I need this to hit. Another Deadeye shot.
Oh, baby.
That's a
that is a
advantage, right?
critical strike.
Jeez.
The bullet, as Carlias brings the gun up. How many shots do you get in this before it runs out? 6.
6, yeah.
You bring the gun up, spin it, and then the bullet shoots straight at this thing's head. It goes in one side, out the other. Lash, you feel its grip loosen for a second before it regains its strength again. Its eyes rolling around in the top of its head. It shakes its head, and you see the wounds begin to close.
Damn.
It's still fucked up, but it isn't dead because it's fucking bullshit to kill. Though you've done a very good job so far. Let's see here. Cool. Anything else?
I'm gonna activate the venom on Dagger of Venom.
Okay. Wait, can you do that? Doesn't it take an action?
I thought it was a
It is.
bonus, but I
You've done both anyway, haven't you? Wait. No,
you're right.
your thing, is it a bonus action? Whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
I'd have to wait for my next turn to use Dagger of Venom.
Do that.
Alrighty, Finn Renner. Where can you get to? Like out here. Finn Renner just. You just hear the footsteps and the blood trail of Finn Renner as she runs out, kind of gripping one side of her neck. Garble. There's a garbled shout as he goes, "My daughter!" And she runs out and goes, "Oh, father, you're alive!" And they run. This is why there's no women NPCs in my campaigns, because I can't stand how bad I am at doing a nice woman's voice. It's not because I'm
same way about me.
sexist, even though I am.
That's a different story.
That's a whole different. Yeah, that's not the reason. I am sexist, but the reason that there are no women in this campaign isn't because I'm sexist. It's because I'm bad at doing woman voices. Arden, it is your turn.
All right. Well, Finn Ren is out of there, so she's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, I'll cast it at that level. I'm gonna guiding bolt it. So 10 radiant damage.
Oh wait, this isn't an attack.
Isn't that just
roll?
a hit? That's the hit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I miss.
Yeah. How does your guiding bolt look?
It's just a little beam of light.
Like a Kamehameha?
A minor one. It's kind of sad looking.
It's like those crappy little ones that they do when they do the one.
The little
key blast or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. If it had hit, it would have been the fucking best thing ever. But it just and fizzles out before it gets near its target. Unfortunately, missing the creature. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just going to, just run off this way, like a stupid little child.
Like a stupid little child.
Yeah, he's role playing this stupid kid thing a little too much.
Lashizzle.
I don't know if I can try to break grapple or if it just holds until next turn. Or...
Yeah, you can try and escape using an action by giving me a strength saving throw, I think. Or is it an athletics check?
You basically have to pick between using your attack or trying to break free.
Yeah, you need to make an athletics check. Or an acrobatics
boy.
check, actually.
Oh,
you
acrobatics
can
would be
use
way better
acrobatics.
for
which
me.
is
Well,
probably
we can acrobatics out of a grapple. I would have done that on the first turn.
Yeah, I didn't realize either, but you can, I guess, try and slip free, which is what you essentially do here. The thing has got you. All of this commotion happens on one side of it as Arden launches a fucking light bulb at it, and then it gets shot in the side of the head, and Strings is running over towards it, and you just use that moment to just slip down and get out from under his grip. He kind of like lashes at you, ironically, but you are free. You're out of its grip, but you're not out of its threat range.
Sure.
What do you want to do?
I don't know if I'm actually able. Am I able to? Since I'm in battle with it, can I even move away?
You can, but it will get like one free attack on you.
Can you? I'm pretty sure you can cunning action disengage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have a
Let's
bonus
see.
action which lets you just run away.
Yeah, I can F off. I'm cunning action. Yoink.
Yeah. You just dip down to the ground and then you are gone. It's almost as if you turn into a bat yourself and just and then you're over there somewhere. Lash moving faster than lightning for a moment. The vampire Valen kind of like looking around for a moment. Seems rather confused as presumably Raja comes running at him.
Yeah, I'm just immediately gonna walk up and take the exact spot that Lash was just standing as he's looking around and just say, "Looking for me," and take another swing at him. I'll just make it a regular swing.
I thought you had like a fucking stroke there for a
No,
second.
I was thinking about a great weapon strike, which I should have done because it would have hit and done a lot of damage. But that's just a regular swing.
That is a hit. You run over and you cut down this thing's chest again, dealing 16 damage total.
There's a
+2.
+2 because it's undead.
18. Another cut from this thing, this huge tulwar down the front of this thing. It kind of like slides down the wall as if it's dead. As it's sliding down the wall, you see the sort of life draining away from it, and then it opens its eyes again, and you see the wound begin to close down the front of it and knit closed again, and it says, "Not over yet, Raja. It's not over yet. and the thing looks like
You
it's
still haven't hit me.
making towards. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna try. If that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Uh,
I can't. When I'm maintaining protection from evil, I literally can't do like anything else that eats up all my bonus actions.
Yeah. It's gonna claw and bite at you
Please, protection from evil.
as it goes full feral. 18 and 22.
Ah, no.
This is gonna
Too
suck.
soon.
Damage from the claws.
Oh wait. Jay, the inspiration you gave me, is
You
that
can
the
use
type
it.
that I can add to my AC?
Yeah, you can
Doing
add that
it.
to your AC.
Doing it.
But you have to do it before the DM confirms it hits, so that's up to Brad.
Well, I mean, I can immediately see the roll and know because I know my own AC.
Hmm.
Unless I have to do it before he even rolls. Am I supposed to call it before he rolls?
No, I think you can do it.
That's
at this
just Bardic
point.
Inspiration works
Okay.
like that, where you have to do it before.
You can
DM.
you can roll it.
Yeah. It's 1d6, right?
How long does
Yeah,
it last
yeah.
for? Next hit or
It's-
one round?
It's 10 minutes.
No, the
Oh, it's just for the one attack,
okay.
just to be sure.
Cool.
I'll look it up.
5. So the claws miss as you just move out of the way of the woof as the claws come down, but then the bite is
Yeah.
there all of a sudden.
Would it not? Which one went first? Would it not dodge the bite first?
No, it was claws then bite. I don't know why it came through in this way
Okay,
around.
gotcha.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
Ow.
yeah, like you avoid the claw, but in avoiding the claw, you open yourself up a little ways, and it comes in and just bites down on probably like a fleshy part towards the top of the shoulder, as opposed to like a full bite on like an arterial part of the neck. You feel the thing kind of like suck up some blood out of you like a straw, and the thing like brings its head back, does the classic like, and
Rip.
and its wounds seem to heal quicker
Yep.
for a moment.
Oh.
Yeah, here comes the part that sucks.
Fucking hell.
Tasty. This thing looks at you all once again with renewed strength. What do you want to do? Strings. It's your turn, Jay. Your name is Strings.
Sorry, I'm thinking. My bad. Just going to. I'm going to attack. Yeah. Take the spear and try and fucking drive it through his face.
You drive it through his face. Give me the damage.
Yeah. It is two-handed right now, so that's an 8.
So it's the 8. The spear, like you bring it up and you drive it out its face. It avoids a lot of it, but you just cut a fucking ribbon of flesh off this thing. Like the side of its face falls down as this this horrible piece of flesh hangs loose from its jaw, and then it begins to knit closed once again. This thing hanging on to dear life. As the flesh closes once again, you see the blood on the inside of its mouth. You see the side of one of its fangs protruding, even larger than it was when you first spoke to him at the door. But he's still going, covered in blood. He looks crazy.
Yeah, that's my turn right there. That's it.
Carlias.
That's all I've got.
It's a bit of bad.
Fucking hell, dude.
Roll the
Oh,
damage.
wait, that's
no,
a gun jam.
It's a gun jam.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting shot in the back.
The gun jams, Carlias. Just as the people need you the most, Finrenna runs to Garble. Arden, you were like running out of the room.
No, it's just mostly I was trying to make sure he didn't run after Finrenna. Okay, so I think we've talked about this before, or maybe it was in Bro's campaign. You can't cast 2 spells in the same turn, even if it is a bonus action cantrip, right?
It depends on the spell
We
level.
talked about this, right?
It depends on the spell level. So it's like I think it's like if you cast like a 6th level spell, you can only cast something like 2nd level or below, right? So you can't do like
yeah.
2 8th level spells in one turn.
Well, I think the only time you can cast a 2nd level or any other spells, it has to be a bonus cantrip, because I think that was a critical role thing.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
2nd level and under.
I'm not 100%.
I just do. You can cast one spell as an action and one spell as a cantrip.
Yeah, a cantrip bonus action.
Bonus action, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I always feel like whatever your rules are, my fucking shit gets that rules too anyway. So, you know, if you want to just fucking smash out loads of shit per round, then cool. Next time you see a fucking mage in game, it's gonna do it too.
It's gonna do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I run at. Is Raja grappled?
No one's grappled, no.
no, I don't
It
think
just
so.
looks feral and crazy, and you lot are all around it like the fucking dudes with pitchforks and torches at the start of
It's fucking
Beauty
Randall,
and the
man.
Beast. Yeah.
Fucking Randall.
All right. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna run back around, see him, and we're gonna hit. How bad are you, Raja?
It just halved my HP in one hit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen again. Hopefully. Guiding bolt it. Normally it'll ask me to cast like at a higher level. It didn't this time. I want to cast it at 2nd level.
It's probably because you don't have a 2nd level spell.
I have one available
Oh.
still. Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
Roll 20 in spells is
Okay.
weird.
So it just adds another one.
I feel like I want to play a spellcaster in Jay's campaign just so that I can fuck with Roll 20 as a spellcaster
And actually
more
figure it
and
out.
know
Yeah.
what the fuck it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just cast it at 1st level and just.
If you
'cause
want,
I don't want to fiddle with
sometimes you can just read what it says and roll it manually. You can always
Yeah.
roll dice manually if you want. Like we all get caught up in the roll 20 character sheet, but really you can just roll the 2d8 or whatever it is you need to roll. It wouldn't. It wouldn't
alright.
change.
I'm just gonna level 1 guiding bolt.
Oh, baby.
My God!
All right, give me all that damage.
Damn.
Oh, that's where you cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I said level 1, so level 1. You have to click the damage. Thing.
Oh, yeah. Because you have to hit first, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yes, that radiant damage.
How does this look?
It's just another stupid little beep.
Yeah, this little boop heads over
Yeah.
towards this this vampire. It grabs the front of Raja and like pulls him close and says, "Solomon will," and then his fucking whole body explodes in light. Poof! There's just gore. It's gonna hit Strings and Raja a lot. Both of you are just gonna be coated in like True Blood style. You know when you would stake one of them and they just turned into a bucket of fucking blood? That just it just explodes. There's a blinding flashbang of light as the radiant damage hits this thing, and it just fucking explodes into fuck all, but blood. The blood like washes out away from you, like you feel it splash around by your legs, and it pushes out towards Arden, Carlias, and Lash's legs as well. And you guys have completely obliterated, like with that hit.
what the fuck was that?
Wait, what was he saying?
What?
He said Solomon.
What? Who the fuck did that? Was that you, Auden?
I.
What the fuck?
That is what clerics do to undeads.
Never seen a cleric do that. Only seen clerics make water.
Give me a second.
Fuck,
And
Auden.
Raja kind of collapsed against the wall.
I'll like slap Arden on the ass.
But seriously, do you want to heal him or do you want me to heal him?
I'll get him. I'll walk
I-
over
Okay.
and cure wounds.
I'm gonna go see if Finrena and Garble
just-
are fine.
I just slapped a child on the ass. I just realized.
Slapped a child
I
on
was
the
gonna
arse.
say something.
Rip.
Oh god, dude, that
Give me
is that's
the
never.
give me the cure wounds.
Oh, I
Where's
thought you were
the
gonna say
fan?
like, give me a. Are you a recognized sex offender in the town roll? I'm gonna do it at 2nd level. Bosh. So 11.
11. So you head over to Raja and heal the wounds, and you see them begin to knit up again. Arden heads out.
Even
looking-
with the healing effect, like the vampire persistent bite thing, like you can still see black veins on Raja's neck, and he doesn't look well.
yeah, you probably look kind of
Yeah.
fucked up. As Arden heads over towards Finrena and Garble. Carlias begins to unjam his gun, and Lash begins to flap up wings. That's where we end today's session, but not before we see a very, very pale face at the window skitter downwards and away from the building and run off into the night. Thank you for watching Dustveil, aka Forgotten Mists, which is almost what this show was before it became this. That is where we end the session. We're a little bit late, so we'll do a very quick round of shout outs. If we blitz through it, because I'm sure people have got places to go, people to meet. Let's start with Mr. J. Brotato.
Man, these always feel so short. I don't have much other than Tablestory Ilios is coming out pretty soon. Brad and Connor are gonna be in that. Same with my roommate and OMG Vandy, Frisk McKay and Zotbot.
Mr. Zotbot.
Hopefully we're gonna be starting that next month. So stay tuned. Go join our Discord and watch Neon Scream on Friday.
Are you going to be Scottish, Connor?
Because
Because if you're Scottish, I'm not Scottish. There's no way I'm going up
you guys
against
both
that.
have to be Scottish.
There's no way I'm going up against that. Fuck you. He's too good. I'm not going up against a fucking trained voice actor.
I'm going to be a Goliath.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm going to be a Scottish.
I don't know.
I'm going to be a Scottish. I'm going to end it there.
It's the Scottish.
I'm going to be a Scottish. I'm not going to tell you my race.
I'm
Fuck
going to
you.
be everything that I can. Everything.
Who else we got? Fairlight Excalibur. Where can people find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Fairlight_Excalibur. I used to be a decent human being. I had morals and standards, and I used to have a good stream. But for a week, we've just been playing League of Legends. So that's all pretty much gone now. I'm sorry.
And that's it. That's the end of that.
That's it.
Tuesday Gray. Where can people find you? What are you up to and stuff? And things?
They can find me in my house doing way too much work. So I'll just keep it short and sweet. I stream sometimes right now. In the fall, I'll ramp it up. If you want to find me or toss a follow, it's /Tuesday Gray. Same on Twitter.
Nice. Mr. Connor Cronus, where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/Connor Cronus. That is CONNOR, not ER. I know a lot of people get it wrong and mixed up. It's fine. Variety caster, play games on the hardest difficulty because I don't like the world and I like to torture myself.
And last but not least, Mr. HJ Tenchu. Where can people find you?
Hello. 1 to 9 p.m. PDT every day, Monday through Saturday. Sunday I have off. Wednesday I'm here.
Dope.
That's it.
Make sure to go and follow all these fine people. We have a Discord channel if you're interested in speaking to us about or other people in the Tablestory general community, which has begun to grow quite rapidly because we've got a handful of different shows that go on. So you can join the Discord. You can also question people about things like, Jay, how big is your house? Stuff like that.
You'll find out in the Discord.
In the Discord, and in the Discord only, for it will not be answered ever anywhere else.
Or answers to the question of what happened to Kenneth? What happened to Kenneth?
Where did Kenneth go? Yeah, there's a theory crafting there.
Where's Kenneth? Yeah. Go get your theory crafting done on what's going to happen with Kenneth on our theory crafting channel.
We'll be back next week. Until then, stay super duper high noon. Also, we're gonna go and see McCloken because he just started his episode 1 of Chosen, which I think is Final Fantasy classes, like based on Final Fantasy 14. So head on over there, put some hearts in chat from your beloved caster, whichever heart you want. You can't put the global emotes in there, so you're gonna have to subscribe to someone and then put hearts in there. Everybody have a wonderful week. See you then. Bye.